Hello, Super Saver. I hope you're healthy and well this week. So, it's that time of the year again, tax time. In today's video, we're going to talk about 1099s for all of you who hold I-bonds and or other Treasury securities, when you get them, and how to download them from TreasuryDirect, Fidelity, Schwab, Vanguard, Merrill Edge, and E-Trade. Sorry, TD Ameritrade fans, I have no 1099 from TD Ameritrade for 2022, so nothing to show there. Two things to keep in mind here. One, TreasuryDirect is not going to mail you your 1099s. You will need to download this on your own, and I'll show you how. Two, interest earned on I-bonds and other Treasury securities, such as T-bills, notes, and bonds, are subject to federal income taxes, but not state or local income taxes. So, let's start with I-bonds first, because, well, we have a lot of I-bond fans in the community. As many of you already know, I-bonds earn interest from the first month you own them, but you only get that interest when you cash out, when you redeem your I-bonds, or when they mature after their 30-year term. What this means is that you normally also don't pay taxes on that I-bond interest until you cash out, when you redeem your I-bonds, or when they mature after their 30-year term. That's the default option when it comes to paying taxes on your I-bonds. So, if you did not redeem your I-bonds last year in 2022, you will not receive a 1099 INT for those I-bonds for the 2022 tax year. You may still receive and have to download a 1099 from TreasuryDirect though, if you hold other Treasury securities with them other than I-bonds. More on that in the next section. Let's wrap up 1099s for I-bonds first though. I know some of you, despite not having redeemed your I-bonds last year, want to pay taxes annually versus at redemption. You can do this if you want, but personally, I think that in most cases, reporting interest and paying taxes on those amounts annually is an extra effort that can get fairly complicated. If it's something you're interested in learning more about though, then please do drop a comment below and let me know. And finally, yes, if you did redeem your I-bonds last year in 2022, you'll need to log into your TreasuryDirect account to download your 1099. And I'll show you how to do this very soon in the next section on 1099s for other Treasury securities. For the 2022 tax year, you'll get a 1099 INT if in 2022 you, 1, had T-bills that matured, as interest on T-bills is paid at maturity only, and or 2, earned ongoing interest from Treasury notes and or bonds, including TIPS, Treasury Inflation Protected Securities. If you own TIPS, you'll also get a 1099 OID, Original Issue Discount, which shows how much those TIPS increased in principal value during the year because of inflation, even though you never actually received the money reported as OID income. It's an IRS requirement though, and you will be taxed on it in the year that you get it. I've attached the link to this document, Interest Income Reporting for Marketable Treasury Securities, in the description below for those of you who have questions about what happens when the 1099 OID is negative, meaning the inflation rate dropped after you bought your TIPS, as well as for those of you who've transferred securities between TreasuryDirect, Legacy TreasuryDirect, and or your broker. So, now I'll show you how to download these 1099s from TreasuryDirect, Fidelity, Schwab, Vanguard, Merrill Edge, and E-Trade. First, log into your TreasuryDirect account. Here's my account summary page. Click on Manage Direct. That'll take me to this Manage Direct screen, and down here under Manage My Taxes, I'll click on Year 2022. And this screen will appear, showing me all the taxable transactions that occurred in 2022. Here, I had a 4-week T-bill mature, and here I had another 4-week T-bill mature. To get to my 1099 though, I'll just click on this View Your 1099 for tax year 2022 here. And here's my Form 1099 for 2022. If I scroll down, here's my 1099 INT listing the 2 taxable transactions I had in 2022. Those 2 4-week T-bills that I mentioned earlier, which matured in 2022. And here's my total interest earned, a whopping 33 cents. And here's the amount of federal income tax withheld, 0 cents. And down below, there's further information in this instructions for recipients section. I can learn more about what's being reported on my 1099 INT. If I scroll down further, there's a form 1099B, which is empty in my case because I didn't have any notes and bonds mature with TreasuryDirect in 2022 that were transferred from another TreasuryDirect account, legacy TreasuryDirect, and or external brokers. And if I keep scrolling further, at the very bottom, I'll find my 1099 OID for the tips that I purchased. To print this out, I press Control P on my PC or Command P on my Mac. From my Fidelity account summary page, I'll click on Documents. On the screen that appears next, I'll click on Tax Forms. And here are all my tax forms for 2022. I'll scroll down to this one that I used for one of my T-bill tutorials and click on it. And what appears next is the tax reporting statement for that account. And down here, I can see that I earned another whopping $10.71 of interest from my US savings bonds and Treasury obligations in 2022. From my Schwab account summary page, I'll click on Statements. And I'll be taken to my 1099 dashboard. If I scroll down, I can see that for this account, my 1099 is not ready yet. And this is the date when I should expect it. The 1099 for my other account is ready though. And all I have to do is click on this link here to access it. And here's my 1099. And if I scroll down to page 3, here are all the details for my T-bill purchases with Schwab. And it looks like I earned nearly enough T-bill interest in 2022 to pick myself up a small box of Chicken McNuggets and some eggs. From the Vanguard account summary page, I'll just click on Tax Forms and Information up here. And here's the Tax Forms and Information screen that pops up. If I scroll down, I can see that my 1099s aren't ready yet. If I click on this Visit our Tax Form Schedule link, here's a list of the different tax forms, when they'll be available online, and when they'll be sent by mail. From my Merrill Edge account summary page, I can simply click on Tax Center here. In case you don't have this information box, click on Guidance and Retirement up here. And from the drop-down menu, select Taxes and Investing. And this screen will appear. I'll click on View Your Online Tax Statements here. Again, mine are not ready yet, but it seems they will be ready by February 28th. From my account summary page, I'll click on Go to Tax Center. In case you don't see this box, type 1099 up in this search box. And then from the search results screen that appears, select E-Trade Tax Center. Both ways will get you to the same screen. And from here, just click on the 1099 form to download it. All right, Super Saver, I hope this helps simplify tax time a little bit for you and will make tax preparation slightly less painful this year. As always, if you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to share it with those you care about, and of course, to hit that thumbs up, and see you again very soon with another brand new wealth building video.